Hello everyone. Welcome back to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will discuss a new topic called seating arrangement, and we will discuss all the types of questions that you can get from this chapter in your examinations, in your competitive exams. So let us start. What do you mean by seating arrangement? So, as the name suggests, we basically have data about four people, five people, up till 9, 10, 11. Also sometimes, about number of people and how they are sitting in a row, maybe around a table, maybe in a park, and we have to arrange that data. So, as the name suggests, basically these questions require candidates to determine the arrangement of individuals or objects based on the given information. Very simple. Now, there are four types of problems that you can find in seating arrangement. Type 1 is linear seating arrangement. Linear seating arrangement means in a row. In a row. So, row means that everybody is sitting either vertically or horizontally. Correct? Everybody is sitting either vertically or horizontally. Correct? This is your linear seating arrangement. So in linear seating arrangement, generally we get horizontal row seating arrangement. So there are two possibilities, or I can say basically there are three possibilities. The first possibility is everyone is facing to the north. Do you remember the directions we discussed in following directions? So this is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. So the first possibility is that everyone is facing north. The second possibility is everyone is facing south. Correct? And the third possibility is that there are some people who are facing north and some people who are facing south. So this sort of complicates the question. Okay? But these two are very easy. Whether if all of them are facing north and if all of them are facing south, this becomes very easy. So if everybody is facing north, this will be the right side and this will be the left side, correct? And if they are facing south, this direction will be the right side and this direction will be the left side. Correct? Now, circular seating arrangement, again, three possibilities are there with circular seating arrangement. Circular seating arrangement means they could be sitting around a table, they could be sitting in a circle in a park, many possibilities. In circular seating arrangement, everyone could be facing inside. Inside means towards the center. Or everyone can be facing outside. Outside means away from the center. These two are easier possibilities. Okay. But there is a third possibility that some people may be facing inside and some may be facing outside. This is a little tricky. This complicates the question, but the first two types are very easy to solve. Okay. Then we have seating arrangement in polygons. Polygons, usually in your examinations, you get either squares or rectangles, but sometimes you can also get triangles, hexagons, pentagons, those kind of figures. So in polygons, we have actually three possibilities again. First possibility is everyone is facing inside. The second possibility is everyone is facing outside. Now there is a third possibility that there could be some people facing inside and some people facing outside. There is another introduction, that is introduction of corners or vertices. What do you mean by that? Let me explain. So let's say this is a rectangle table. What are the possible questions? You can say that okay, 8 people are sitting. So one here, one here, one here, one here, and one at the corner or the vertices. Corner ones are facing outside, let's say, and the edge one are facing inside. So these kind of questions you get in your seating arrangement in polygons. It could be triangles, it could be rectangles, squares. Squares and rectangles are very common. Triangles are not that common, but you can get those in your examinations as well. There is another possibility. For example, we are given a triangle and we are told that there is one person sitting at each edge, but there is an edge where two persons sit. So this also complicates the question. But majorly you can get these type of questions, inside, outside, and some people are facing inside, some people are facing outside. Okay. These are your questions on seating arrangement on polygons. Then we have parallel row seating arrangement. So this is similar to linear row, except that there are two rows now. So there are two rows. Okay, so four possibilities are there. First possibility is same direction. Same direction means, let's say this is facing south, this is also facing south, or this is facing north, this is also facing north. Okay. Second possibility is facing each other. Facing each other. Facing each other means the above row is facing south and the below row is facing north. This is facing each other. Third possibility is facing away from each other. Facing away from each other. Correct? This is also a type of question you can get. That means this row will be facing north and this row will be facing south. And the fourth is mixed direction. What do you mean by mixed direction? Within the row, there could be some people facing north and some people could be facing south. So let's say if there are three people, okay, in each row. This is facing north, this is facing south, this is facing south. Let's say this is facing north, this is facing north, this is something like this. Mixed direction. So four possibilities are there. This one is a little tricky. Fourth one is a little tricky. Rest, everything is easier to solve. Okay, so these are all the types of questions you can get in seating arrangement. So let us start with type 1, linear seating arrangement. This question is given to us. Let us try to understand the information. This is the information. Then on the next slide, you can get the question. This is the question. Who are at the ends of the row? This is your question, but let us first understand the arrangement from the data. So the data says that there are 9 people who are watching a movie in a theater sitting in a straight row facing north. So direction is given to us. Direction is what? North, and there are 9 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people sitting in a row facing north. Correct? North means this will be their right direction and this will be their left direction. Correct? We have to assume we are sitting at their place. So if we are sitting at their place and we're facing north, correct? This will be my right and this will be my left. So now we have to fill in these blanks. We have to place these people. It is given to us that Vishal is at one end of the row. One end means B could be over here or B could be over here. Correct? Vishal is at the one end of the row. Harsh is seated adjacent to both Farah and Golu. So Harsh can be between Farah and Golu, or Harsh can be between like this. Because we don't know whether Golu is to the right or Farah is to the right. So Bishal is at the one end. So two possibilities. And Harsh is between Farah and Golu. So again, two possibilities. We don't know which one is true. Carol is immediate right of Dinky and in the third place to the right of Emily. So if Carol is over here, she is immediate right of Dinky. So Dinky will be immediate left of Carol. And Carol is in the third place to the right. So 1, 2, 3 place to the right of Emily. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that we have to place. Okay. And it is given to us that Asha is on the immediate left of Farah. So Asha is immediate left of Farah. That means Asha can be here and here. But we know that Harsh is seated adjacent to Farah and Golu. So this is not possible. So we will get Asha, Farah, Harsh and Golu like this. So this is not possible. We will get Asha, Farah, Harsh and Golu. Correct? These four will be seating like this. Okay? Now we are told that Farah is in the third place to the left of Bishal. So over here, if Bishal is over here, do we have a place to the left? No. So this is a incorrect possibility. So third place to the left means 1, 2, 3. Farah will be sitting over here. Third place to the left of Bishal. Correct? So if F is over here, I will fill this information. A, F, H and G. Correct? A, F, H and G. Now I can fill this information also. Basically, it says that Carol is to the immediate right of Dinky and third place to the right of Emily. So Emily will be here, third place to the right. 1, 2, 3. Carol will be here, and here we'll have Dinky. Correct? Who is the only person remaining? Only person remaining is Itika, so Itika will be over here. Correct? 1, 2, 3. Carol is to the 1, 2, 3. Carol is to the third position from the right of Emily. So this is correct. This is correct. This will be my final arrangement. This is my final arrangement. Correct? Now, let me write this arrangement in the next slide also. E, I, D, C, A, F, H, G, B. This is my final arrangement. Now, what is the question? The question asks who are at the ends of the row. So we have to find the persons who are at both the ends. So if I look at this particular arrangement, who are at the ends? At one end we have E, and at one end we have E. So E for Emily, B for Vishal. So we basically have Emily and Vishal at the ends, correct? So if I look at the option, is there an option with Emily and Vishal? Yes, we have option number 4, Emily and Vishal. This will be the correct answer. Okay, so this is how you solve question on linear seating arrangement. Now the next type is type 2, circular seating arrangement, where everybody sits in a circle. Now there are 6 friends. So this is my circle, let's say. 6 friends mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. Okay. They are sitting around a circular table facing the center. So everybody is facing towards the center. So if they are facing center, correct? If I am a person over your X, what would be the direction of the right? Basically, this will be the direction of right. That means if we move anti-clockwise, we will move in the direction of right. And if we move clockwise, we will move in the direction of left. Correct? Because they are facing the center. This will be opposite if they are facing the outside. Correct? Now, Dilip is immediate neighbor of both Priya and Payal. So basically, Dilip will sit between Priya and Payal, but we don't know where. So these places are interchangeable. Priya can sit over here, Payal can sit over here, or Payal can sit over here and Priya can sit over here. Correct? Preeti is immediate neighbor of both Mukesh and Leela. We cannot use this information currently because we don't know position of either Preeti, Mukesh, Leela, anybody. Now it is given to us, Payal is sitting to the immediate right of Mukesh. We can use this information. So if Mukesh is sitting over here, let's say, I can say that Payal will be sitting over here to the immediate right of Mukesh. Now can I use this information that Preeti is immediate neighbor of Mukesh and Leela? So between this position, this side, towards the right of Mukesh, we already have Payal. Over this side, we can have Leela, correct? And between Mukesh and Leela, we can have Preeti, correct? Now we can use this information also that Dilip is immediately neighbor of both Priya and Payal. So if Payal is over here, correct? Priya will be over here, and between them we will have Dilip. So this will be my final arrangement, correct? This is my final arrangement. So based on this statement that Payal is sitting to the immediate right of Mukesh, we could figure out the entire arrangement, correct? This will be my final arrangement. The question asks who is sitting to the immediate right of Priya. So Priya is where? Priya is over here. Immediate right means in the anti-clockwise direction. Immediate right in this direction will be Leela. So my answer will be Leela, which is given in option number 3. Option number 3, Leela will be my correct answer. Okay, clear? So this is how you solve questions on seating arrangement. Circular seating arrangement. Now we have type 3, seating arrangement in polygons. Polygons can be squares, so rectangles, triangles, pentagons, hexagons, these kind of shapes, any shape. Now, it is given to us that there are 8 friends. They are sitting around a rectangular table facing towards the center. So there are 8 friends, okay? And they are sitting in a rectangular table facing towards the center. Where they are sitting, this is not given to us. Now, R is sitting at the northwest. So let me draw the direction chart. So if you remember the direction chart, I told you in following directions. We have 4 primary directions: north, south, east, and west. Then we have certain secondary directions. So these are my secondary directions. Secondary directions are northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Correct? These are my secondary direction. In the question, it is given to us that R is sitting at the northwest. So northwest is this position. So in this table, which corner will be the northwest? In this table, this will be the northwest. So basically, R will be sitting over here at the northwest. Okay? And they are facing towards the center, so the direction will be like this. Now it is given to us that R and P are placed diagonally opposite to each other. Diagonally opposite means we will have one over here which is P. So they are diagonally opposite. Do you know what is diagonal? Let's say this is a triangle. This will be the diagonal, correct? This is the diagonal. This line. This is the diagonal. So they are sitting diagonally opposite to each other. So if R is over here, P will be over here, and they are facing the center. Now it is given to us that V and U are placed diagonally opposite to each other. So other diagonally opposite, I can see this direction. Now in this direction, we can have either V or U. This is not specified. We can have either V or U. Correct? Now, W faces the west direction. Which is the west direction? This is the west direction. So if W has to face this direction towards the center of the table, this is the center of the table. So if he has to face this direction towards the center of the table, that means W will sit over here. Correct? Because he is facing west and he is facing the center of the table also. Correct? Q faces the east direction. So Q is facing this direction and he is facing the center of the table. So Q will sit over here because he is facing the center of the table also and he is facing the east direction also. Correct? Now, it is given to us that S is sitting between R and V. So we have R over here and S has to sit between R and V. So if we have V over here, we already have Q. That means in this position we will have U and in this position we will have V. So S will sit over here between R and V. So who is remaining? One person is remaining. We can place that person over here. So basically we have positioned P, we have positioned Q, we have positioned R, we have positioned S, we have positioned U and we have positioned T. The only one remaining is T. So now I can position T over here. Okay. Now, the question asks, in which direction does T sit? We have to answer in which direction he is sitting, not the direction he is facing. So if I look at this diagram, if this is my final arrangement, correct? This is my final arrangement. So I can say you have to pay attention to the language of the question also. We are asked in which direction does T sit. So if we are asked which direction T faces, then he faces the north direction because that is where he is looking. Correct? He is looking in the north direction towards the center of the table. But where is T sitting? T is sitting to the south of the table because it was given to us that R is sitting in the northwest. So if this is northwest, this will definitely be the south direction. So T is sitting at the south direction. My answer will be option number 1, south. Clear? Option number 1, south. So this is how you solve question on seating arrangement in polygons. This was a rectangle, but you can get a square, you can get a triangle. There are many possibilities. Okay. This is the diagram. So in this particular question, everybody was facing inside. Let's say if the question states that some people are facing inside, some people are facing outside, in that case, we have to look at the right and the left. Okay, one more thing. in these type of questions also, in polygon, let's say we have a polygon and everybody is facing towards the center. So what would be my right and what would be my left? Very efficiently, this will be my right. We will go in the anti-clockwise direction, and this will be my left. Okay, this will be my left in the clockwise direction. This is true for polygons also. Okay, so if I have to say A, B, C, D, B will be to the right of A, C will be to the right of B, we are moving in this direction, and D will be to the right of C, and A will be to the right of D, correct? So in the anti-clockwise direction. Similarly, if I have to say, let's say they're sitting like this, D will be to the left of A, C will be to the left of D, B will be to the left of C, and A will be to the left of B. So this is the left and this is the right. So directions you have to pay attention to. Okay. So now coming to parallel row seating arrangement. So parallel row means there are two rows. So same concept of linear seating arrangement, just one row is being added. So this is the question, and based on this question, we have a question over here. Okay, this was the data. Okay, this is the question: how many females will face the same male who faced before this new arrangement? So we have to answer this data. Now, there are three males. So three males are given to us that are sitting in a row facing towards the south. So we have three males, 1, 2, 3, and they are facing towards the south. Okay, if they're facing towards the south, that means this will be the left and this will be the right, correct? There are three females and sitting in a row facing towards the face of these males. That means they are facing each other. I told you there could be four possibilities. Either all of them are facing the same direction, either they are facing towards each other, they are facing away from each other, or mixed directions. So they are facing towards each other because they are facing towards the face of these males. So we will have three females over here looking at the north direction. So if they are looking at the north, this will be the right and this will be the left. Clear? This much information is clear to you? Now, R is immediate neighbor of F and T. So R, F, T, if I write, these are the females. R, F and T are females and K, J, M are males. Correct? These are two females and males. These are your males and these are your females. Correct? Now it is given to us that R is the immediate neighbor of F and T. So this is possibility 1. Or we have another possibility that we have F and T. Correct? Now, it is given to us K is second to the right of M. So second to the right means M will be here, K will be here. Because the right is in this direction for males. So K is second to the right of M. So the only person remaining is J. We can place J over here. Correct? Now, it is given to us that R is to the immediate left of F. So if R is to the immediate left, this is the position. So this possibility is incorrect. This one will be correct because R is to the immediate left of F. So we will get TRF. Okay, we will get TRF. This will be my final arrangement. Correct? This is my final arrangement. Now, we have to arrange the females in the alphabetical order of their names from left hand to right hand. So this is the left hand, correct? And this is the right hand. We have to arrange them alphabetically. So if I arrange them alphabetically, what will I get? I will get F, R and T. Correct? If I arrange them alphabetically, I will get F, R and T. This is my rearrangement. This is after rearrangement. Okay? So basically, the question asks that how many females will face the same male who they faced before this new arrangement. So we have to compare as to before rearrangement what males they were facing and after rearrangement how many males they are facing. So coming back to the arrangement. Now, initially T was facing K, correct? R was facing J and F was facing M. This was initially. Now after F is facing K, R is facing J and T is facing M. So how many remains the same? RJ is the only one that remains same. These two have been interchanged. So the question was asking that there are how many females there are which will face the same male. So there is only one female R which will face the same male, right? There is only one such female. So coming back to the question, we will answer 1 because only one female, which is R, will be facing the same male who she was facing before the new arrangement. Correct? So this is how you solve questions on parallel row seating arrangement. So we have discussed 4 types of questions today. In the next lectures, we will discuss these in detail. So this concludes today's lecture. Thank you.